Hello everybody, part 8 foundation course, page 103. We're around about, well, a bit over halfway now. Percentages, fractions and decimals, just like unit 1, except this time you've got the joy of not using a calculator. It's simply not allowed. So jumping to page 103, like I said, question 2 says write each percentage as a decimal. Well, that's really easy. Look at this, don't need a calculator for this. 0.15, what was that originally? 15%. I mean, there's nothing to it really. Let's pick some more dodgy ones. I've got 3%. What's that going to be? 0.03. All you're doing is shifting decimal points back twice to the left, effectively dividing by 100. 9%, what have we got there? Well, doing 0.09. 28%, just do a nice little list here. Jump back twice. 0.28. Who needs a calculator for this? What about 2.5%? Still jump back twice. 0.025 as a decimal. Last one, I've got 37.5%, 0.5%. In other words, go back twice. 0.375, and that'll do. One more. I changed my mind. 150%. Divide by 100. Bang bang. Go back twice. 1.5, and that's 150% as a decimal. Question 3, still operating in a great big grade F. Write each decimal as a percentage. Okay, here we're going the other way. We're going to multiply by 100. Doing 50%. There it goes. You know this, don't you? Please tell me you do. 0.02. Easier going this way. Multiply by 100. 2%. 0.75. These are very famous ones. These. Jump over twice, multiply by 100, 75%. Make this the last one, 0.054. Go over once, twice, and we have 5.4%. Don't get stuck on the fact it's got to be a whole number. Hasn't. Question 4, change each of these into a fraction and then put it in its simplest form. Alright, well, what's 40%? Well, 40% means 40 over 100. Cancel down with the zeros. We've got 4 over 10, 2/5. That's fully simplified. Okay. What we've got here? 15%. That's 15 over 100. Always start with a basic fraction. You can put 5s in now. 5s into 15, 3. 5s into 100, 20 times 3/20. And the last one, 78%. What have we got? Let's get a mark. 78 over 100. Trim it down. Put 2's in there first of all, just to make life easy. That's going to be 35, 39 over 50. I can't see that going any further. Not that 39 is a prime number, 13's can go in, but 13 won't go into 50, so I'm going to stop it right there. Change each of these fractions to a percentage. Well, if you've got something like this, 43 over 100, straight away you've got 43%, haven't you? If you've got something like this, 3 over 10, yeah, your brain should say, well, that's saying 30 out of 100, isn't it? If you multiply top and bottom by 10, and therefore that's going to become 30%. But I'm sure you can see that anyway. Next one, I've got something like this, 3/5. Double up, call it 6/10, and straight away I'm sure you can see that in the same way that 3/10 was 30%, 6/10 is going to be 60%. So 3 out of 5, 3 over 5, 60%. What about 4 over 5? Well, get it out of 10 first. 8 over 10. Yeah, that's 80%, isn't it? Nice and peasy. Let's do the last one. 5 over 8. Very unpleasant because 8 does not go into 100, so I'm crying. So let me just do this. Do a short division sum. Again, calculator not allowed. 8 into 5 do not go. Decimal point. 8 into 50 go. 6 8 to 48 goes 6 times. 6 8 to 48, therefore 2 left over. 8 into 20 go twice. 2 8 to 16, therefore I've got 4 left over. 8 into 40, I've landed it, goes 5 times. So 5 over 8 equals 0.625, and that becomes 62.5%. Alright, that's the hardest one. Still only grade E just about. Not doing that. I want to do question 7. Let's try and work over here just to make it all look nice and compact. Which of these is less than a half? Well, let's have a look what I've got. I've got 51%. I have got 0.05 0.59, I have got 2/5, I have got 9.9%, and I've got 0.507. So these are my things to choose from. Which of these are less than half? Well, you should know that half is 50%, so let me begin to put yeses and nos. Is this less than half? No, it's greater than half. Is this less than half? It is less than half, because half is 0.5%. I nearly said percent there, that's just naughty. So as you can see, that's a lot smaller than that. Is this less than a half? Yes, it is, and let me show you why. If we call that 4/10, you can see that 4/10 is less than 5 out of 10. Therefore, yes, that's less than 5. Is 9.9% less than a half? Well, 50% is a half. Let's put that in brackets there for you. If 50% is a half, then 9.9% has got to be less than a half. So that works. What about this one here, 0.507? Well, 0.5 exactly is a half, and I've got the 0.07 as an extra. Therefore, that's above a half. So let's just write the answers out. These are the ones that are less than 1/2. Again, go back to the original question. Don't call it 4/10. That's just me teaching and thinking. And the last one that's less than a half is 9.9%. Alright, so you quote these, make it obvious to the examiner which ones you mean. Right, what else we got here? That's rubbish. That's rubbish. And I fancy question 10. I'm going to have to turn over because it could be a bit tricky. It says, it's one of these asterisk questions, we have to think a little bit here. It says, which of these is nearest to 0.4? So that's my target, 0.4. And I have got 38%. I have got 3/8. I have got 43%. And I have got 3/7. Really, really difficult, this. If I change them all into percent, then I suppose I can see it. Well, here's my original, put a line there. We know that's 40%, don't we? So it's 4/10, 40 out of 100. And here, that's already 38%. And here, that's already 43%. Straight away, my 38 is nearer to 40 than the 43, so he's winning so far. I must now convert this 3/8 into something. Here I go. How many 8s go into 3? Well, they don't. How many 8s go into 30? Here's the decimal point there. 8 into 30 is going to go 3 times. 3/8 are 24. I have got 6 left over. How many 8s into 60? Well, 8/8 are 64, so it's going to have to be only 7 times. 7/8 are 56. 4 left over. 8s into 40 go 5. So therefore I've got 37.5%, and therefore this is still the winner. Alright, it does require this amount of work, I'm afraid, so let's get over it. How many 3s go, sorry, how many 7s go into 3? They do not, decimal point. How many 7s into 30? 4 times, well, 4/8 are 20, 4 7s are 28, with therefore 2 left over. 7s into 20 go twice, with 6 left over. 7s into 60 go 7 9s are 63, so that's going to be 7/8. 7/8 are 56 with 4 left over. 7s into 40 go, so look, 7 4s, 7 5s, 7 5s is 35, so we have 5 times and 5 left over, and I want to stop there because what I've got here is an answer that's approximately 42.85%, and I've gathered enough information to make my decision. What have I got here? We've got 38%, that's only 2 away from 40. This is an extra 0.5% away. This is 3% over the 40, and this is 2.85% above the 40. So therefore, 38% is nearest to 0.4, and that's quite a challenging question, really. Please note, as by way of summary, that you have to convert each of these parts of the question into something that's equivalent. So for example, if we're going to convert everything into percentages, then do so. It seems like it's the easiest way to go. Change it all into percentages, then you can see very clearly we've got a 40 to aim for, 38 is nearer, 37.5 is too far. 43 has gone too far above 40, and 42.85 is still above 40 by too much. So we have a clear winner there, and I want to stop there and have a little rest, and we'll see you very soon for 8.2.